favouring the international squad, and ZTR, the young gun, trying to pepper through.
Staring at his map the entire time. They are flooding through connector. In fact, off the flash, they're in.
Face.
Yeah, ZTR's got a duel right here, and right now he delivers. First into config will be found, and that's JKS putting the kit on the ground. Hampus bides his time. Rez combines with him to hold them at bay. Complexity are into the side. Blame F is still around that Palace position. Hampus will go down, and it leaves just Nork on that CT with so much of the round, but so much of the map lost. He's going to give it his best shot. Two duels there. Blame has got out of the Palace, and they're actually going for this plant. He tries to punish on that moment, and instead is met by lead. NIP lose the pistol. Just glad that we can kind of just enjoy the Counter-Strike for what it is now.
Lots of space here from Config.
Yeah, Hampus is on ladder and will have a duel with Config that he's managed to win out. Plopsky as well winning his duel. It does look like good stead for Nip, but the site is lost. And JKS and Poison working on a plant. They've even lost their leader in the process. A 4 versus 2, but it's certainly not out of the realms of possibility. The bomb now ticking. Util deployed, an unfortunate lick of the flame for sound cues, building the image as to where they may be hiding, and they just stand and fight. One from short, two more from kitchen. JKS has got his work cut out for him here, and one closing the gap as well. And ZTR, that's enough. Cole convert, or sorry, rather concede on the B take. Especially if you want to start beating some Frenchies. It's a great nade from ZTR, and he has done his job. Poison, you madman! Oh, he loses his life for it. The flashes are good. Config will land the trade. Very brave from the Dane. Straight out. Nades up from Rez. Look good. He can't convert. He was jumping, I swear. Config barely gets his feet on Tetris before finding a second into the A site. Smokes a bloom in. There is a real chance for the T side to immediately snatch control back from Plopsky and co. He's on CT. He peeks out nicely for the equalizer. Rush can't go down. He can't go down. He has. Plopsky shuts down 2, and now the bomb loose.
This is the clutch criminals, right? JKS just needs to buy a bit of time, buy a bit of space, be a big enough of a distraction to allow this flank from Blame F to come on in. And Plopsky ready for it.
He's doing it all. He's defending A, catches the flank, and now Nork can't believe his luck. Just collects an AWP frag, and Bob's your uncle. 2 for Nip. That was set for Complexity until Plopsky showed up. Now boosted up on that ledge, and Nork times it to perfection. He'll finish off Config, and Hampus finding the boosted player.
They're ready for JKS. They cleared ramp. They know he's coming up. Palace, and ZTR has already finished him off. It's just Rush to try and get the trade. And he's not good enough there. Poison left in a 1-on-4.
Yeah, try as he might. Very tall order for Poison, especially considering he's already taken a beating. Nork ready and waiting. 3-3. Tetris in Palace position. Nork is in a very good position to punish Rush here, and he does spot it, and that's the frag he needed, but JKS 1 for 1.
It's a trade.
Eats it. Rez still alive, living on. That's the bomb. Rez on ramp will be found. Config provides the necessary frag. That opens it up for Complexity, and now Hampus, he's flashed. Config so ready for it. All onto Plopsky, a very viable clutch. Now he's already found the first, he spots the second as well. He knows where you are. Tucking in, elevated angle, adjusts, but Blame's there. And Cole will secure a 4th.
Skin Club, make the right choice.
It's going to be hectic, and that's kind of what the CT buy is equipped for. That's great from Plopsky, completely blind, but does find Config. Rush is there with the bomb, and he's been given a smoke to plant within. That was the last of their util. There's another smoke on Hampus. They'll have to use that to try and get on the bomb. Kit on Rez, 4-on-3. They're giving it everything she's got, Captain. JKS does manage to catch them as they emerge through the smoke. 2 quick and clean headshots. Leaves Rez just wondering whether or not it's even worth sticking around for a frag or 2. JKS denies. Great shooting from the Aussie.
This looks like just another B explode. They're setting up for the same thing. Conditioned mid for all these mid controls, and they're just setting up for a really fast take. Rush leading the way. Util forced out, but he's pressing the issue again.
Whoa, Rush is out. And Rez can't believe his luck. Back turned and a body dropped. 3 on B this time. NIP are going to send them packing their bags. Get out of the apartments. Denied very quickly. 5 frags in a very short space of time. They only have one smoke. And Rez, he actually wants to test the water here on Palace. Oh, JKS was itching his head just as the frag, or rather the chance came in. Instead, 5v4 continues. Nork needs to level something. Poison's already provided a second and a third as well. Just the AWP into A and Complexity have been laid out a lovely red carpet for the plant. I've been holding Palace for 30 seconds. Okay, maybe I can. Maybe I will just have a quick... Ooh.
Oh, that would have been... I would have real raged. That wouldn't even be like little rage. That'd be like real rage.
And make no mistake, like I watch a lot of these guys' cameras. It's just always interesting to me. Does mean that this half will be won by Complexity. 8 secured. And Rush, living up to his namesake, holding W, and they just catch the nuke. My goodness, his irradiated body starting to charge, trying to do what he can. He's got so much util on his back. He doesn't want to go down, and they do. Nades and bullets combined. Blame to change the dialogue. It's brief. Config's very much the only one with health, so maybe they want to use Rush as a bit of a bait and switch. Config's on the round the world mission, and if Rush can convince them that there's 2 here and that this is a threat. At what point did NIP get sketched out here? Ooh. Hold, you need to live, Rush! Oh, and he's hit a great shot. A quick reaction. Nork still considering the absence of Config.
I think he'll get the bomb down for free here, but he might be isolated in a 1-on-2. Well, Rush has even gotten out of dodge. This is insane.
That is amazing. Rush has managed to do more than you could possibly have asked of him. And it's a short plant, but he's opted for kitchen. And he'll tuck in.
This is so risky.
There's no way Nork expects this, surely. And the timing, it's everything. The spray is there, and Config snatches a 9th. Complexity, control, as they take Mirage, a 9-6 lead on their map pick. Down to 24 as they advance up mid. Now, Blame is going to be smoked off. It puts a lot of pressure onto Rush. And he's, oh God, back's turned, but he was just too quickly overwhelmed, and ZTR's here to catch Blame. Out of the window, Poison alone on the site. This is looking great for the Ninjas. They're in. The site is theirs. Hampus has short. The bomb is now planted, and Rez is double kill, looking to be converted.
But the kit now.
This gets awkward. Now the smoke won't last forever, and Rez confirmed on bench. Nork confirmed on apps. They've got the info. And Config is such a threat.
This is the fight.
Yes, this is the fight, and does get caught. Plopsky lurks in the smoke, punishes in close quarters with the Glock, and that could be enough to fend them off.
Secure in the save, yeah. Oh, Blame's going to go down there as well. At least Config has the kit. And that was kind of the safety net for Rush. Blame was trying to bait them in. He gets smoked off as well. And oh, Config, you might go down. No. You will. Plopsky finishes the deal. The bomb is still coming B, looking like they're set up for a split. 2 players going to be fast up short. They're already in the vent room. And 2 through apartments.
Okay. Okay, Blame. He's actually got perfect position and a perfect shot. He's found ZTR. Complexity converging onto the site. Blame needs help. Config from short has arrived. Nork not going to be able to hit the shots. Blame is. Another with the Desert Eagle, and Nork on notice. Nip, they're having this round just pulled away from them. Now Config with more. It's only Hampus, and maybe the 1v3 is just too much to ask for. Poison started the round with the scout, and he finishes it. Rush seems very hesitant, but also hyper-aware that there could very well be an entire force. Here they come. They're charging in. The pre-fires are there. Rush does take one head. Config, desperate for vision. Spot CTR. They haven't cleared him at all. The trigger discipline. It could be everything just to secure this round. Hampus. Oh! CTR checks him and puts him down. Config red-faced and now loose-laced. He's gone, and the round is 2. Wait, is he next to you?
Yeah, poor Config. Like, you know what, because they're down in so many players, right? He's going for a round-winning play, but unfortunately, gets made to look a little bit silly. Hampus just tap-tap-tap-a-roo.
Hang on a second. Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
How's he bloody gone and done that?
Goes down, and they'll be talking about that one for sure.
He just got scout tagged.
Yeah, and he knows exactly where he is. Hampus would have gone down to that Deagle bullet. Blame wants to push the issue here on Nork. That's the bomb, and he's gone down. They're doing it. The force spike could very well convert. Blame lackadaisical, and they've lost them both. Oh, the round winning position and bomb now lost. Straight back into contention. Poison's under a lot of pressure now from Rez. Locking in the frag, and now Poison actually peeking up as Rez tried to push. It puts him back into a good stead. He's alive. More impact from just the scout of Poison. And the rest are low, dude. One shot from the scout to seal the deal on both. That could be a round-winning find from Poison. I thought he had nothing, no right into that one against a hunting AK.
Spotted.
There he goes.
Third for Plopski.
Plopski trying to turn this round back into an NIP win. It was what it's supposed to be this whole time. The force from Cole threatening. Oh, and he's lost his teammate. Rush is Deagle. No slouch on it. He's pushing the issue. Plopski to try and be the hero, and Rush denies it. That will be a complexity snatch completely. He's going to let them get that bomb down. Let them have the site. Hampers is all too aware, as is the squad. The bomb, or rather the planter, does go down. Little late. Poison does catch him, though, through the triple. And look at the passive hold. JKS is begging someone to try and take ramp, assume it's clear.
Here he comes.
And this is the frag he was waiting for. Now he springs to life. The bomb is down for the post-plant position.
JKS has a smoke.
Of NIP. A smoke would be a dream. A kit as well present. And now they cross. Contact about to go down. JKS is on it. They look to stand and defend. Nork with a lot of frags, but it's not stopping the defuse. JKS, he does fall. And Hampus finds all the crucial frags to keep NIP in it.
Could be looking at a completely different round. NIP up to 9. And guess what? Complexity are the first ones to bow their head here in the Force by Wars. Yeah, they've given out the task to a couple of other lads. But back under where we go, and Complexity, they're by. Not looking great. Rush again.
Ooh, Blame! I'd rarely see that. Caught out on the window strafe, and Poison taking chances. The frags keep coming.
What a pace change from
NIP charge out of the gate and break down the door. Rush maybe can change the dialogue here, but he's just gonna push straight through the smoke, and that's the double he dreamed of. He won't find more, but it's made it slightly possible, albeit for just a moment. Hampus takes matters into his own hands with the triple, and JKS, the A defender, they know it as well as we do.
Only 2,400 in the next round.
It's just gonna completely level the scoreline.
And they're fast again. Poison's in the open, and luckily, Puck's on down in time, but they're coming.
Yeah, and that's the first shot he'll be given. It's Nork jumping out and plucked out of the mid-advance. Above the smoke, Rez, you're playing a dangerous game. And Poison can't believe his luck. Very solid AWPing out of this guy. He's basically locked down the entirety of that mid-prong. 2 from Tetris. Rush and JKS to be tested here. Oh, and it doesn't get easier than that for JKS. Not looking his way. Hampus shut down. Plopski will spring to action as soon as he's given a chance. On to JKS. The flash is perfect. Good play from Complexity. They are not taking any chances on these exchanges. It's a nice tap. And another one from ZTR looking sharp.
They can't feed him anymore. Just let him save this AK. There's no point giving anything else up here on Complexity side of things. That's 2 rifles they've just lost with armor behind it. So big investments for them next round. Not able to build the bank off of that. So ZTR, sure, he's not going to pick up the 13th round for NIP, but the damage he's done to the economy here is quite nice.
Poison. Oh, God, a bit of aggression coming out of the AWPer here. What have you got for us? It's a chance, and it's Hampus already put in a grave. He stands as strong and finds a second. The third denied by ZTR. NIP already, though, ears are ringing. A man disadvantage for them to overcome, and we've still got 90 seconds of play ahead.
Looks like they're posturing for a bit of a B split. ZTR walking up cat will be joined by Nork, who's picked up that AWP weapon of choice, and it is just Rush. You can see he doesn't have eyes on the B apartments at all.
Rush, though, perfect timing on the peak, confirms the bomb, and Nork will find the crucial trade to keep it competitive, and another onto A. Now they can go to B and Blame, the only man with an opportunity to play spoiler here. He's being hunted from behind. It looks good. Plopski's going to book him. Just the 2 of them piecing together a 2v4. Nork using that AWP to great success, and now it's only JKS. That FAMAS, a product of ZTR's previous frags, and now Nork's got the info for free. This is brutal. He knows where they both are. Plopski jumping across. The flames force him in, and there's another. Nork and Plopski, 2 versus 4. Difficult now. He's trying to flash Plopski up of the connector. Blame completely fine in his vision, and as he fluffs around with his Molotov, he's going to be burning, but he does stand and deliver. Burnt down to 9 HP. Nork caught out and finished off. That's a Complexity round. Completely stark contrast to the previous. They're just taking it in turns to batter one another. So he might actually get there in time. Hampus is going to try and sell this as best he can. Config, though, does have the AWP, and Rush confirms that the lurk is alone. Surely JKS will get there in time. The util suggests it. And what a shot from Config as they cross default. He's put the pressure on. They're turning it on. JKS doesn't have the bullets. He's desperately trying to survive. He will find the fresh mag. Flash for the repeat, but dunked down. And good from Rush. Only Naught. Can he clutch up again? A crucial round for the Swede. He's done it once. Can he do it again? He hits the first. Rush is gone now. Orp v Orp misses his shot into the legs. Now a 1v1 of chaos. Config, he's at a disadvantage. Nork with high impact rounds continues his hunt, but he peeks into it, and Config's AWP is enough to save Complexity right down to the wire. Pins pull through mid to A. Hampus has already taken down Poison. It's looking good. Maybe JKS can handle things. 3v3. Rush does well to evade the Deagle, and he hasn't burnt just the narrowest of corners. It does spread. He will fall, and Rush is so low, the Deagle will finish the job. NIP have a huge advantage. It's only Blame. Now he has the kit, and he has the flank, perhaps even the element of surprise. Nork, the healthiest of the two. He's flubbed the nade. Maybe can do the job. Back it across, Nork lives on. And now I'm afraid for Blame, it's just a matter of time. Uncomfortable Jules, Nork confirms it. We're off to overtime. Impossible to separate these two right now in regulation. We have to catch our breath and prepare for OT, map 1.
Looking to punish this B bomb site. This is what the early stages of NIP's T-half look like. Lots of slow rounds, but they're quick.
It's only Rush. It's only Rush. This is scary. Really scary now on the Org. That's a crucial frag. ZTR's now down, and Config's going to get swung upon.
I'm on this.
Klopski's from Apps. He can't stay here forever, but just in time, he finds Nork. And another. Rez is his next victim. 3 from the AWP of Config. You cannot ask for more. Klopski advancing. Timer. He wants to try and nutmeg on that smoke peak. No one's going to give it to him. Blame crawling into the apartments as well. What a shot! Plopski catching JKS, but he's not ready for a second. And Complexity. Poison, that's a perfect timing for the incendiary. Opts for Ram. JKS using that smoke to great success, at least hide from the spray. In fact, Rez now down. And another one from Poison. The Orps are doing all the work. Throwing 4 players on their backs. It's nice from Hampus. JKS. Very predictable position. You know where he is if he's still alive, but it's good from CTR. Shouldn't be much more. Down to just 2 HP. It'll be Blamed to make sure it doesn't get out of control. You can see a double nade had his name on it as well. Present on that cross to short.
Blame's gambling towards B. If he stays in kitchen right now, it's the right...
Oh, what a shot! Hampus has single-handedly taken both of the influential AWPers out. Just like that. Poison, Config, the heroes of the previous 16th and 17th for Complexity now completely nullified. The rest should be a formality. What you got for us, Rush?
It's another here.
Definitely. It's damage. It's not enough. Blame's managed to sneak ahead of the smoke. Maybe not. Plopski finds his head. And it will not be a perfect defense in this OT.
Yeah, JKS just coming through spawn there as the 40 seconds starts of the bomb timer. So for him to get back into a round like this, they know he's the A anchor. They'll be expecting the flank, and they're already positioned to deal with this. JKS not long for this world, but great for NIP to bounce on in. And there it is. Plopski takes him on down, but we'll be getting into the second half of OT right away.
They've used all of their util, Chad. They have to be making something out of this. It's late. As the smokes start to fade, they push on in. Rez deals with the first on connector. He has support. JKS doesn't last much longer either. Strong first round of the defense here.
Isolated.
Just 1 by 1. The frags, yeah, isolated couldn't be a better word for it. Config, however, 32 now. I'm not ready to cancel his celebration just yet. Especially now Poison's hitting shots, and Config and Poison putting their heads together to try and make a 2v5 a reality. Not to be for Config. Maybe Poison's got more in him. 35. He knows. One on stairs, and a hard flick, but he actually nails it. Lives on as well as he mashes his crouch key. Can he really get away with murder? A bomb plant they don't want to contest. You know it's an AWP. And you know we're up against Nork. If you could just find Rez. Tries it. Hard shot onto the slither of 1. He's so known. He's being pushed very close. He has found Rez. Close quarters. It's down to the no-scopes. Nork will take it. My God, Poison makes them work for it. Just that switch flicked by Complexity. Rez is close quarters, and actually ZTR has provided the first. It seems good. Cole with 1, forcing their way back into the A site. 2 more members of the NIP squad. And Blame catches ZTR. It's a disaster. That was supposed to be the safekeeping. Now the bomb can go down. And just like that, the round has turned all around. Nice from Hampus. It's kept even. Nork's being hunted. Blame doesn't want to really play with fire. Careful, Nork, with the quick switch. He's lost his teammate, and he's made a step. Blame knows where he's coming from, and that is 18 for complexity. 4 from Blame F on the connector advance. These smokes enable them to focus all of their attention on Nork's
This is going to
side.
be nuts.
He is in such a good position, and the close quarters AWP pays off. Levels the odds, and then more trade from Poison close quarters, and now a 1v2. ZTR peppered by the P250. He actually burns to the molly. He did enough with the P250. He's made it a 1v1. Poison looking to end it right here and right now. It looks so good for NIP, and now Hampus has to secure it. If he wants to go double OT, 25 seconds. We've seen Poison play around this box. So close on the first, and he's done it with a quick one. Poison's a beast. The quickest of flicks secures complexity. Mirage done in one.